You're dead. Yes. No! Welcome to the show. I am your host, Dan Young from the Dev Platform team, and welcome to Developer TV. We have some great content that we have on the show today. We're going to have Halsey and Kaye doing a roundup of our recent Developer Roadshow. We have Regan and Adam coming at you with some release desk action, and the Sultan of Stash, Kody O'Connell from San Francisco. He'll be here though, talking about his Bill Alert app. So, Kaye and Nick, take it away.
Oh, thanks, Dan. So Nick, we've just got back from our Xero Developer Roadshow where we got to spend the whole month of June travelling around taking the message to the people. How'd you find it?
Exhausting. No, it was fantastic. I really stoked that we had the opportunity to go and spend time with our partners in was it 7 locations around the world?
7, yep.
Yeah, so Melbourne, Auckland, London, Singapore, San Francisco. We even managed to sneak a couple of events into South Africa as well, which went really well.
First time this year, yeah.
Yeah, so we've spent a number of years talking about the API and how you can really innovate and integrate with Xero. And then consistently what we hear from our partners is, how do I actually go to the next level? How do we grow to the size of a Xero? And so we really wanted to address some of those questions. And I think we delivered some really great content, as well as the fun stuff, the live demos, the how to get started with the API. I think the live demo guides were pretty good to us this year, wasn't it?
They were pretty good, although there was, I had to be a human mic stand in Singapore, which was less fun.
Kaye's been working on her guns. She was able to hold that mic stand pretty steady for at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
Takeaway for next year.
I think that there's a real passion and energy in the developer community for building solutions, and I think the theme and the messages from the series was that working with a platform enables you to go faster, enables you to be more successful and actually solve for customers in a more elegant way. One of my highlights, we had Stripe as a speaker at 2 of the sessions, and they gave a really inspiring talk about how the old model of building software 10, 20 years ago would cost you several $1 million to build an app or even a simple website. You had to build the infrastructure, the hardware, the payments rails, all of those things, whereas today, you can get up and running. Stripe can take care of your financial services. Xero can take care of your accounting backend. AWS provides all the cloud infrastructure. So literally for hundreds of dollars, you can get up and running and solve a customer pain point. Just focus on that single area. And I think that theme resonated both through Stripe's talk and through some of the other talks that we heard throughout the series. And so I find that personally quite inspiring, and hopefully a lot of people that came away inspired to go away and build great solutions themselves.
Yeah, I think for me it was great to see how engaged everyone was and to have some of our really great partners come along and present alongside our team this year. For me, I'm really inspired to come back and think about how do we get more of that content in front of our partners more often. So, thinking about things like, can we do some webinars or things like that, so it's not just once a year that we're coming out and doing this, but doing smaller but more often. So I think that's something I'm pretty keen to get on with.
Any funny stories from the tour?
So I'm not sure if I should say, but we were at Singapore airport just about to fly long haul to London, and I managed to bust the zip on my jean. So I flew to London and then through customs and then spent an hour in an Uber with you and Dan with my fly wide open, but had an underneath my t-shirt. So those got binned as soon as I got to London.
Yeah. So what happens on tour stays tour, except for XD Roadshow, where it gets communicated to the entire developer community.
Exactly. I think this year, XD18, second year that we did it, so really excited with how it went. Managed to more than double the number of registrations that we got this year. More people along, more presentations, more speakers. So this year it was really bigger and better for me, and I really enjoyed being part of it.
Yeah, I wanted to thank everybody for coming. Hope you had a really great event series, great takeaways to go away with. Thanks to everyone on the team for really putting a huge amount of work to making the event a success. Thanks to AWS for sponsoring and helping us put the series on again. Hope to see you all next year, and hope to see you at one of our events coming soon. thanks, and back to you, Dan.
Thanks, team. I had a fantastic time with you both. XD18 was epic as always. Thanks again to everybody who came out and also our guest speakers. Amazing effort. So, you will remember Regan Ashworth from such roles as Developer Evangelist in Auckland. I'm pleased to announce that he has moved into a Product Manager role for our app marketplace. He's here with your favourite, Adam Moore, to share the latest releases in the Release Desk.
G'day everyone, welcome to Release Desk. I'm Adam.
And I'm not.
And he's Regan, and we're from the API team, ready to talk about all our latest releases. First up, we now have an NZ payroll API. Yay!
Awesome. Been waiting years for that one, Adam.
You do. I had to wait till you moved out of evangelism to finally ship it.
Absolutely.
You can do everything that you can do with AU and US, timesheets, employees, pay runs. It's all there, ready to go right now. So check it out. UK payroll coming really soon. And we've also got the Projects API currently in beta. So get all the information from Xero Projects, add tasks, add time. It's all there ready to go. Just contact us if you want to be part of that beta. Should be generally available soon. And what else is happening, Riggs?
Well, along with being disappointed that we didn't have any budget for hair and makeup for this episode, I've been shipping features. We've got brand new feature pages for all of our app partners. Those that already had feature pages, we have your new feature pages live now. And everyone else will be getting them soon. So if you haven't filled out a form to get one of those, do it now. And then also we have broken out the connected apps screen from Xero Blue. It's its own standalone thing now. We're going to start bringing the marketplace into the product, and that's going to be magic.
Sounds great, Riggs. Can't wait to get more apps into the Xero product. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, man, better than Brazil at the World Cup, that's for sure.
Ooh, on that note, that's all we've got. See you guys next time.
Good one, team. So I never know really why the Release Desk is so awkward. Perhaps it was the addition of Regan. Yeah, could be. Now, you will remember we are promoting our Virtual Developer Challenge XD Hacks. We had our Developer Evangelists demo their sample apps during the Developer Roadshow. One of those Developer Evangelists, Kody O'Connell, Sultan of Stash, he is here to talk about his incredible app called Bill Alert. Kody? Kody? Kody.
Oh, I'm up. Here I am. I was just reading a text message that I got from our new sample app, Bill Alert for Xero. It's actually pretty useful for our team's side business, Stocks as a Service. Whenever James makes a bill for something too expensive, I get an instant notification about it. Isn't that great? Here, I'll show you how it works. Now that I've got my laptop, let's get a preview of how it works. Here's Bill Alert for Xero. To get started, all you have to do is verify a phone number. Select your country, enter your phone number, and click Verify. All the code for the app is available on GitHub, but let's take a quick look at how I've set it up in developer.xero.com under My Apps. For the webhooks to work, I've selected I want to be notified about invoices. I've set the URL that I'll receive my webhooks at, and I've copied and pasted my webhook key out into my code. Let's take a quick look at the GitHub. Here you can find all the instructions on how to use the code yourself and get started with it. Let's take a look at an example of the code. Here in app.js, there's a function that actually creates the text message and sends it. We use DynamoDB to get the user by their phone number, and then we check and see if the amount of the bill that's due is greater than the amount that they want to be notified for. We create a string for the text message and include a deep link to the bill in Xero. Then we use Twilio to send the text. Here's an example of what the text actually looks like. Check the project out on GitHub and look for our upcoming live code presentation on Twitch. Back to you, Dan.
Amazing stuff. Thank you, Kody, and be sure to watch our live coding Twitch coming in the next week or so. Turned over my page, but I don't need it. So, that's all we have for this episode. What a great episode it was. Make sure you thumbs up the video if you like it. Post comments down below with what you'd like to see on the next episode. And of course, say hi to your motherboard for me. We'll see you next time. Check out IGTV, our Instagram stories, and of course our normal posts on a daily basis, Humans of the API. Watch out for Socktoberfest coming in October. We will be looking for people to contribute to our GitHub repos and all of those things, and pull requesting. And so, yeah, Socktoberfest. We're giving away socks. So, yeah. SOC 2 compliance. Socks as a service. See you later. I think that's a wrap, is it? That's a wrap? Yep. Okay.